Hey y'all, welcome in today's video. As y'all can tell, we're out here on the river and we got two of these crawfish traps right here, and then we got this bait right here. We're gonna be throwing these in, try to get some crawfish. We want at least about 20 of them, and then we're gonna do a catch and cook on them. So let's go ahead and get these traps baited up and threw out. We're just looking back here and there's a bunch of trout. I don't know if y'all will be able to see them. They're swimming right there. So now I think we just found a new fishing spot right here. All these rocks, y'all can see it's gonna be good for crawfish, but there is some trout. Y'all can see it's a pretty good river. All right, so we got the bait right here. It is a little bit stinky. I just rigged up something right here. Everybody does a little bit different. This is just what I came up with. Gonna go ahead and grab a few. You can maybe tell what that is. Go ahead and just throw a few in there. Stuff does stink. Go ahead and zip that up. And we got this little spool of line right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie this to the very tip of this right here. Go ahead and do a couple knots. Which it just is some crawfish, so it ain't gonna go nowhere. Just like that should be good. And so we'll throw that out there, and then we got this little stake right here, put on the other end. All right, we got our trap right here, so I think I'm gonna chuck it down here. All right, so we're gonna chuck this thing out. Straight out there like that. Y'all may be able to see that. And so we're gonna take this stake and then run this line through it. Just like that, and we're gonna get it tied up. That right there should be good. We're gonna drive this stake right here in this ground. Just like that, and that should be good. And so now we're gonna go set this other trap out. All right, y'all, so we got the second trap right here, so I'm gonna throw it over there. Just like that, it'll sink. And so we're gonna get this thing staked up, and we'll be back tomorrow, so we'll see y'all then.
One day later.
All right, so we're back for the next day. We're gonna make our way down these rocks right here. See if our traps are even still here. The cord, so I guess we'll pull up this first one real quick. Oh yeah, it's still here. I was afraid somebody might steal them. Oh, perhaps something tore this one up. I'm not sure what would have done that, but something tore that up. Maybe a beaver, I don't even know. Oh, we're one trap down now. So let's go ahead and go over here to this next one. Sucks. All right, so we got this other trap right here now. It's kind of stuck on the rocks, so I think I'm gonna have to get in. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. All right, this one don't. Yep, it's torn. Well, something tore it right there where the bait was. Both of them. So I guess this was a little bit of a fail. And when I am looking in here in the water, I've seen a bunch of bluegill fry, which if y'all know bluegill, they have the little teeth, and so they could have shredded this. Or maybe even a muskrat, because I know there is a bunch of muskrats around here. And I know some raccoons will get these, but I think these might have been a little bit too deep, so it could have been just muskrat or something. So it looks like I'm gonna have to buy some new traps and restart over again. Which it sucks, because these are brand new traps. I only just got these not even a week ago. Alright, so as y'all saw, that was a little bit of a fail, and so we went and bought some right here, as y'all can see, and these may not be as good as the fresh ones would have been. We got all our ingredients over here. Alright, so first thing, we're going to put our seasoning in here. We got two different types of seasoning. We got the stale cracker seasoning. We're going to put a decent amount of it in there. That right there should be good. And then we got some of the seasoned salt. Give it a little bit of flavor. So now we got some red and gold potatoes, so we're going to throw those in there. There's all the reds, and now we got the golds. And so now we got some lemon and oranges. We're gonna half those. And we're gonna throw this lemon in, but we're gonna squeeze the juice in it first. And we're gonna throw that in there. And then we're gonna do half an orange. And we're just gonna throw that in there. Maybe squeeze it just a little bit and toss that in there. And then we got a garlic. So we're just gonna crack it like that and toss it in there. And now we're gonna wait for that to get all cooked, and then we're gonna throw our crawfish in and then our corn. All right, so while that's all cooking in there, we got this sausage, so let's go ahead and cut this up. So we're gonna cut it in a kind of diagonal, just like that, and we're gonna let it sit, and then we'll throw it in just a minute because it's already pre-cooked. Alright, so now the potatoes seem a little bit done, so now we're going to throw this corn in here. We are doing this a little out of order because the crawfish are already fully cooked, and so we just need to get those warmed up. So we're going to throw some of this corn in there. Try not to burn ourselves. And this is some frozen corn, just some little cobs. So we're probably going to do that. We're probably going to do 6 of them because it is a small, that's how it's looking right there. And while we wait, we hydrate. So now we got the sausage here and it's already pre-seasoned. Just like that. Check out this sucker right here. One big claw. Go ahead and toss him in there. He'll be the first one to test the waters. There he goes. So now we got a bunch more. Just gonna toss them in there. Go ahead and get them suckers put in there. Cool down the waters a little bit, but should be fine. Now we're gonna let them cook right there. I'm gonna hydrate again, and we'll see y'all in a minute. We gotta put some of that Cajun two-step on there too. Get them suckers good. Just like that. This is smelling really good right now. We'll let them suckers soak in there for a minute, and we'll catch y'all in a minute. Check out them boys in there. In that room. Alright, so it's done, so we're gonna start straining it. Get all the water out. So there we go right there. This is only about half of it, so now we're gonna go and put it on this plate. Alright, here goes the first one. We got a little bit more in here to strain. Just like that. Plate it up just like this. And there we go, that's how it's looking. And so now we're gonna try these things. Alright, so here's the spread right here, what we got. And look who I found. I found that big guy we put in there in the beginning. So you might as well go ahead and try him. Got some decent looking meat on him. That's pretty good. It's almost like a chicken. And he's got a big claw on him. So let's go ahead and get that claw meat out. There's that claw meat. That's pretty good. You got this right here. You can taste the seasoning in him for sure. So now, I guess let's get a piece of sausage and try it. Here's how the sausage is looking. Seasoning sucks out perfectly. Got a little corny on the bob. You can see the seasoning is stuck in that corn too. Nice try potato. Here's one of the gold ones. Pretty good. Let's try one of these red ones. Find us a good one. I can see that seasoning stuck to it. That's all pretty good. Here's a big one. Should have some decent claw meat. Just like that. Y'all can see the seasoning stuck to that. So that's pretty much all in here. And I would call this first boil a success. And so I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this. So if you'd like to go give this video a like, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this. Leave some tips down below, some traps if y'all know any of good collapsible traps. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.